Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to the channel where we meticulously examine the intricate tapestries of royal life and the profound impact the monarchy has on modern society. Today, we are diving deep into a fascinating and perhaps slightly perilous step taken by one of the most beloved figures in the royal family, Catherine, the Princess of Wales. We are dissecting a move that has been described by insiders as both moving and bold, yet simultaneously opening the future queen to a wave of obvious criticism. This concerns a poignant piece of advice she recently penned, focusing on one of the most pressing issues of our age: the silent erosion of genuine human connection in a world saturated by digital noise. Before we embark on this detailed exploration of royal messaging, the hazards of public perception, and the vital topic of mental wellness, please take a moment to show your support. Do remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel for continuous royal insights, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an update. Your engagement truly helps us bring these stories to light. The focus of this narrative revolves around a specific global observance: World Mental Health Day. This day, marked globally every year, serves as a crucial platform for promoting awareness, education, and advocacy against social stigma. It is a day that the royal family, particularly the Prince and Princess of Wales, have long championed, dedicating significant resources and personal advocacy to the cause. It is essential to set the stage by noting the coordinated effort. The Prince of Wales himself, a tireless advocate for mental health awareness, used the occasion of World Mental Health Day to issue his own heartfelt appeal. His message was clear and direct, urging people across the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth to disconnect from the endless scroll and truly be present in real time. This call to action from the future king provided the necessary backdrop for his wife's more detailed and prescriptive intervention. Catherine, the mother of three, and the future queen, chose this significant moment to amplify the conversation. She didn't offer a mere soundbite. Instead, she authored a substantive letter, a carefully constructed treatise on modern living. This document was titled, with a profound simplicity that belies its weighty content: The Power of Human Connection in a Distracted World. What makes this letter particularly notable is not just the authorship, but the intellectual heft behind its creation. The Princess of Wales did not undertake this endeavor alone. She collaborated with one of the foremost academic minds in the field of human development and happiness, Professor Robert Waldinger. For those unfamiliar with his work, Professor Waldinger hails from the prestigious Harvard Medical School, bringing with him decades of research into what truly makes a life fulfilling and healthy. This collaboration instantly elevated the letter from a simple royal endorsement to a scientifically informed, serious societal commentary. The core message of the letter, the very heart of Catherine's plea, was directed at the pervasive and often insidious nature of excessive digital media use. She specifically highlighted a worrying trend observed globally. The use of social media platforms, rather than fostering community, is, in fact, making youngsters increasingly isolated. This observation forms the pivot point for her earnest plea, a call directed specifically at adults. The Princess of Wales implored guardians, parents, and caregivers to make a conscious, deliberate effort to be fully present with their loved ones. This isn't just about sharing a physical space. It's about disconnecting from screens, silencing the notifications, and engaging in meaningful, uninterrupted interaction. It is a powerful reminder that the quality of our relationships, the depth of our human bonds, remains the single most critical factor in determining long-term mental well-being. However, as is often the case when a member of the royal family steps into the realm of social commentary or offers direct advice on lifestyle choices, the move immediately attracted intense scrutiny from royal watchers and media commentators. The very act of offering such prescriptive guidance, even in the name of mental health, carries inherent risks. We turn now to the analysis provided by seasoned royal experts who immediately recognize the dual nature of this undertaking. Royal expert Hannah Furness shared her detailed assessment of the princess's latest maneuver during an appearance on Hello Magazine's A Right Royal podcast. Furness acknowledged the letter's undeniable emotional impact, describing it as moving. It clearly resonated with the expert on a personal level, suggesting the content itself was both timely and necessary. Yet, Furness's commentary quickly shifted to the potential pitfalls awaiting the Princess of Wales. She articulated a palpable concern that the message, despite its noble intent and rigorous academic backing, might be misinterpreted or poorly received by the wider populace. "I hope it didn't come across as too much of a lecture," Furness stated frankly during the podcast discussion. This single phrase encapsulates the primary risk Catherine took. When advice comes from a position of immense privilege, even if it is scientifically sound and deeply compassionate, it can sometimes be perceived not as guidance, but as an admonishment, a royal scolding about modern habits. Furness elaborated on the vulnerability inherent in such a public declaration. She noted that by issuing such a direct call for a digital detox and demanding a higher standard of presence from adults, the princess has opened herself up to criticism, and very obvious criticism. What exactly constitutes this obvious criticism? It often stems from the perception of being disconnected from the daily struggles of the average family. Critics might argue that it is easy for a member of the royal family, surrounded by staff and resources, to advocate for unplugging, while the vast majority of the public relies on digital connectivity for work, education, and essential communication. The obvious criticism is the charge of impracticality or elitism, regardless of the message's veracity. Despite these necessary warnings about public perception, Hannah Furness did affirm the undeniable power of Catherine's message. She concluded her thoughts by noting the personal impact the letter had, stating, "I think it did give me a bit of a nudge, and I think it will give everybody a bit of a nudge." This suggests that even if some perceive the message as slightly preachy, the core content is powerful enough to provoke necessary self-reflection and behavioral change in many who read it. The hope, therefore, is that the beneficial nudge outweighs the potential backlash. Adding further dimension to the analysis was royal correspondent Emily Nash, who offered a succinct yet powerful descriptor for the Princess of Wales's bold communication strategy. Nash dubbed Catherine's plea nothing short of a bold move. This assessment is highly significant. In the carefully choreographed world of the British monarchy, every public statement is weighed, measured, and sanitized. To describe an action as bold implies a degree of risk-taking, a departure from the usual safe, middle ground messaging typically favored by the palace. Emily Nash further explained the rationale behind her assessment of the move's boldness, noting, "It's unusual for the Princess of Wales." This observation speaks volumes. Catherine has traditionally focused her public campaigns on foundational issues: early childhood development, the importance of the first 5 years, and the societal structures that support healthy family life. While these are all related to mental health, they often operate in the background, addressing systemic issues rather than directly critiquing contemporary behaviors like social media use. By directly engaging with the issue of digital distraction and making a concrete plea to adults regarding their parenting and partnership habits, Catherine stepped into a more immediate and potentially controversial arena of public discourse. This is the realm of behavioral change, a territory where people are often resistant to being told how to live or parent. Hence the description, a bold move. We must also consider the unique position of Catherine as the individual delivering this advice. She is not merely a celebrity endorsement, she is the future queen consort. Every word she writes, every initiative she launches, carries the weight of the institution. This letter, the power of human connection in a distracted world, isn't just a personal reflection. It is a statement of royal priorities regarding the future health of the nation's children and families. The fact that she chose to focus so intensely on the isolation experienced by youngsters due to digital saturation underscores her deep commitment to the early years foundation. Her work in this area has consistently shown that strong, secure attachments formed in early life are the bedrock of future resilience. If digital media is fracturing those foundational connections, it strikes directly at the heart of her life's work. Moreover, the reference to her own role as a mother of 3 is subtly woven into the fabric of this message. While she rarely discusses her children publicly in detail, the fact that she is navigating the very real challenges of raising Prince George, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis in the digital age lends a powerful, authentic voice to her advice. She is speaking not just from a palace, but from a position of shared experience with millions of parents struggling to balance screen time with quality family time. The collaboration with Professor Robert Waldinger from Harvard Medical School provides critical intellectual defense against any claims that the advice is merely sentimental or anecdotal. Waldinger's work often focuses on the findings of the longest study on happiness ever conducted, which consistently points to the crucial importance of relationships over wealth or fame. By aligning herself with this rigorous academic viewpoint, Catherine ensures that her advice is grounded in proven sociological and psychological principles. The tension, therefore, remains a vital, well-researched message delivered by a figure whose elevated status makes that message susceptible to being dismissed as out-of-touch lecturing. The nudge Hannah Furness referred to is perhaps the most desirable outcome. A royal figure using her platform not just to attend glamorous events, but to challenge deeply embedded societal habits. That is a truly powerful use of soft power. The goal isn't necessarily universal acceptance, but widespread awareness and a moment of pause for reflection. In conclusion, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, took a calculated risk on World Mental Health Day. She delivered a clear, collaborative, and crucial message in the power of human connection in a distracted world, urging adults to step away from excessive digital media and prioritize genuine presence with their loved ones. This move was immediately recognized by experts like Emily Nash as bold, precisely because it ventures into sensitive territory. While Hannah Furness praised the letter as moving, she correctly warned that the future queen has opened herself up to obvious criticism, fearing the advice might sound like too much of a lecture. Yet this tension is precisely what makes the story so compelling. It highlights the delicate tightrope the modern monarchy must walk, how to be relevant and impactful on critical social issues without appearing remote or judgmental. This event certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding our own habits, the digital age, and the role of public figures in guiding societal well-being. What are your thoughts on this significant royal intervention? Do you believe Catherine's message will be perceived as a helpful nudge? Or do you agree with the royal experts that it risks being seen as a lecture? We are eager to hear your opinions on whether the obvious criticism is justified, or if the importance of the message transcends the messenger's privileged position. Please share your perspective in the comments section below. Your insights and opinions are truly valuable to our community. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and join us for our next detailed update on the ever-evolving narrative of the royal family. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.